Huawei recently launched a laptop that looks like it's from the future. It's thinner than your smartphone, delivers a massive 18-inch display with dual-layer OLED technology, stunning 3.3K resolution, incredible brightness and visual quality, and it literally folds in half. Meanwhile, Apple is over here like,
I want to talk about a feat that some may have concluded must be a mathematical impossibility. That's right, we're bringing calculator to iPad.
You're kidding me, right?
I'm talking about the Huawei MateBook Fold, and it's completely rewriting the rules of what we thought was possible. This is what happens when engineers stop playing it safe and actually try to solve problems that matter. While everyone else is bumping up their RAM or adding more ports and calling it innovation, Huawei is years ahead and asked a way better question. What if your laptop screen could be as big as your monitor, but still fit in your backpack without breaking your spine? Speaking of display, this is genuinely where your mind gets blown. You're looking at an 18-inch foldable OLED that delivers 3.3K resolution with 1,600 nits of peak brightness. That's brighter than most TVs and sharp enough to make text look like it's printed on actual paper. But here's where it gets really clever. The dual-layer OLED technology cuts power consumption by 30% while tripling the lifespan compared to regular OLED panels. So you're not just getting a gorgeous screen, you're getting one that'll actually last. Now, I know what you're thinking. Great, another foldable that's going to be a gimmicky mess. But here's the genius part. When you fold this thing, it becomes a legitimate 13-inch device that's actually usable. Not some awkward compromise that makes you question your life choices, but a real laptop that just happens to transform into a massive screen when you need it. The engineering behind this thing is absolutely insane. At 7.3mm unfolded, it's thinner than most smartphones, yet somehow they managed to house a complete computer with advanced cooling inside. The water drop hinge lets you open it one-handed and holds any angle between 30 and 150 degrees without wobbling like a broken desk fan. It's so smooth, it almost feels magical. Now, I know you're going to ask about the crease, because let's be honest, that's the elephant in the room with any foldable display. Here's the thing. Looking straight at it, you genuinely can't see or feel it. Only from extreme angles does a faint line appear, and honestly, you'll forget about it after 5 minutes of actually using the thing. But the real magic happens with how you interact with this beast. When it's flat on a table, it's one seamless 18-inch touchscreen that responds like your phone, just massive. Fold it slightly and watch this. The interface automatically splits into upper and lower zones without you doing anything. It's like the laptop is reading your mind. Want to move a window from the top half to the bottom? Just 3-finger swipe down. Want to expand something across the full screen? 5-finger pinch and watch it spread like butter on warm toast. It's intuitive in a way that makes traditional laptops feel like you're operating them with oven mitts. The virtual keyboard is surprisingly good. It has haptic feedback, sound, and vibration that make typing feel natural. There's even this clever gesture where you can swipe across the delete key to erase entire lines instead of hunting and pecking like you're playing whack-a-mole with your mistakes. But if you're like me and prefer the feel of physical keys, the magnetic keyboard snaps on with this satisfying precision that makes you want to do it over and over again. The moment you attach it, the interface instantly shifts everything to the top half. This creates 4 genuinely useful modes that make sense. Laptop mode for traditional work when you need to pretend you're being productive. Tablet mode for that full 18-inch experience that makes reading documents feel like flipping through a magazine. Tent mode with the built-in kickstand for presentations where you want to look like you're from the future. And book mode when folded for reading or taking notes like you're holding the world's most expensive notebook. For creative work, you finally get canvas space that makes editing feel natural instead of like you're trying to perform surgery through a keyhole. And for entertainment, watching Netflix on an 18-inch OLED with 6 speakers is genuinely cinematic. You can even swipe videos vertically or horizontally for the ultimate viewing experience that makes your phone look like a postage stamp. The 1.16 kilogram weight means it won't destroy your shoulders during those long commutes, and the 74.69 watt-hour battery with 140 watt charge charging keeps you working without constantly hunting for outlets like you're playing some twisted scavenger hunt. 2 USB-C ports handle everything you need, and the fingerprint scanner in the power button works so fast you'll think it's reading your mind. Now, let's talk reality, because I'm not here to blow sunshine up your laptop bag. This thing costs $3,300 for the 1TB model or $3,700 for 2TB. Yes, you're paying for technology that literally doesn't exist anywhere else. But damn, you could buy a Ford Explorer or a Mustang for less than that. It runs Harmony OS 5, not Windows, which means you're adapting to Huawei's ecosystem instead of Microsoft's familiar chaos. Some apps you rely on might not be available. It doesn't come with Google Play installed and doesn't support Google mobile services ever since Google banned Huawei back in 2019. But you can install Windows 11 on top of Harmony OS, which would allow you to access Google Chrome and other Windows-compatible services. Global availability is limited due to various trade restrictions, so getting one might require more effort than ordering pizza. And while the dual-layer OLED addresses most durability concerns, foldable displays are still relatively new technology, so we're all kind of learning together here. The MateBook Fold isn't trying to be everything to everyone. It's laser-focused on solving real problems that creative professionals and power users face every day. Once you experience having 18 inches of screen real estate that fits in your backpack, going back to a traditional 13-inch laptop feels like trying to edit a movie on your smartwatch. Sure, it's technically possible, but why torture yourself? This is what innovation looks like when engineers actually listen to user frustrations instead of just chasing spec sheet numbers. Huawei didn't just build a different laptop. They reimagined what portable computing could be and somehow made it work flawlessly in the real world. What do you think? Drop a comment below and let me know if you'd actually use something like this, and make sure to subscribe for more honest reviews of tech that's actually worth your attention and your hard-earned money. And watch this next video.